What's good, chat? Doing our playoff predictions. It is 4:16. The first game starts in 14 minutes, so I'm gonna try to speed run this, get this done quick. All right, Texans Chargers. The game is at 4:30. Um, I'm going Chargers here. CJ Stroud's in a slump. They don't have Tank Dell. They don't got Stephon Diggs. Their defense is what's keeping them in games, but the offense looks abysmal. CJ Stroud looks abysmal. Chargers. I mean, they're not much of a better team, to be honest. I mean, they're 11-6. That's not terrible, but like they're just not a team that's gonna go far. But I don't know. I don't think the Texans pull through, to be honest. Um, they are in Houston. But for some reason I have a feeling the Chargers come through with this. All right, so they're over here. Ravens Steelers. I'm gonna go with the Ravens here. Ravens put belt to ass against the Steelers last time they played. Their offense looks awful. The Steelers. Yeah, they just don't look like a functional team right now. What I watched last Sunday or Saturday when they played, that was awful against the Bengals. That was awful. I don't even like Ravens are gonna blow them out. It's not even close. Bills Broncos not gonna be particularly close at all either. Broncos, good team. They're what 10-7, 11-6. Not terrible, but not good enough to beat Josh Allen and the Bills. Give me the Bills all day of the week. I just don't see anything particularly special with the Broncos at this moment. That makes me think that they're gonna go into Buffalo and beat the Bills. So that's the AFC side. We got Ravens, Bills, Chargers, Chiefs. That's what I'm thinking. Rams, Vikings. I don't see the hype around the Vikings. I really don't. I don't think Sam Darnold's that good of a quarterback. He had a bounce back year. Congrats. You were asked to begin with. I just don't. After what I watched again on Sunday against the Lions, that was abysmal. If they show up like this in Arizona, because of the fires, it's not LA. If they show up like this in Arizona, they're getting their asses handed to them by Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams. That whole offense is pretty dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. Matt Stafford's got the veteran ability to lead playoff teams, and he's won a Super Bowl before. So give me the Rams against the Vikings. Bucks, Commanders. This is a tough one for me because honestly, they're gonna be in Tampa. Down Chris Godwin. Bucks offense is skeptical. I'm skeptical with them. I'm just skeptical with them as a team. They're like what 9-8, 10-7. Like they won the division off some BS. Like weak South. I don't know. Commanders, they looked good. I'm not gonna lie. They're 12-5. But do we trust Jaden Daniels? I don't. He's good, but I don't think he's up. I don't think he's as good as people say he is. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this game, to be honest. Do I think the Commanders have a chance? Yes. Will they go in there and dog walk the Bucks? No. With that being said, I'm still gonna go with the Bucks here. Commanders aren't there just yet, but I won't be surprised if the Commanders beat the Bucks because they are very, very, very beautiful. Eagles Packers, give me Eagles all day, bro. That's my team. Green Bay's not coming into the link and dog walking the Eagles at home. It's not happening. We already beat them before. Granted, both teams are very different now, but Eagles, Packers, give me the Eagles all day. Jalen Hurts back. Offense going to be flowing. They're not going to be able to stop Saquon. We know this. They're also hurt. Christian Watson's out. I know Jair Alexander's out, so just give me the Eagles all day. Score predictions for the Eagles, I'm going like, I could easily say like a 31-24 type of game. Maybe 31-21. I don't think they'll win by 10, but somewhere like 31-24. All right, AFC side, Bills, Ravens. I'm pretty sure the Ravens handed belt to ass to the Bills earlier in the season. We'll be in Buffalo. This is tough. This is a very tough one for me because I'm not sure who I like here. Ravens versus the Bills. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's the MVP, by the way. I don't think it's Josh Allen. I'm gonna go. Ooh. Could this be the Bills' year? I don't know. Oh man, this is tough. Lamar Jackson's known to be a playoff dropper. Will that happen this year? We'll find out. They also play tonight at 8:00 against the Steelers. But do both teams have the weapons to get it crossed? Both defenses are all right. Nothing. I don't know, that's not nothing that's eye popping. I'm gonna come back to that. Chargers Chiefs. I don't think the Chargers really have a chance. They've came close, but it's the playoffs, and Patty Mahomes turns up. Give me the Chiefs. Rams Lions. Gonna be in Detroit. Goff versus Stafford, that whole trade thing. That's great. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams did win. Right, the Lions' defense is atrocious, and if you can get Puka and Cup going, and Matt Stafford can get them going, I wouldn't be surprised if they do win. However, I don't think their defense is good enough to stay on par with the Lions. I don't. I don't think so. They can win, but going into Detroit is going to be tough. Give me the Lions. Bucks Eagles, not even a option. Every time we play the Bucks, we haven't had AJ Brown. We've been hurt. One game we didn't have Jalen Hurts. We've played in Tampa Bay the last 2 times we played them this season and in the playoff last year. Our defense is stronger. Our offense is better. This wouldn't be particularly close in the divisional round. Give me the Eagles every day of the week over the Bucks in this scenario. Baker Mayfield is not built to walk into Philly and beat the Eagles. It's just not happening. Back to the Ravens and Bills. I still don't know, to be honest. I'm gonna go. It literally could go either way. I think both teams could win, but for the sake of seeing who's gonna be in front of you, I'm gonna go with the Bills. I really do think that the Ravens can't beat them, and they have before, but it's hard to beat a team twice and in the playoffs and on the road. Give me the Bills. So then we got the 1-2 seed, 1-2 seed. Like I said, in the divisional, I can see the Rams winning. Maybe 3 times out of 10. Ravens, I can see it's a 50-50, but I'm going to go with the Bills here. AFC Championship, I don't think the Chiefs have enough to get it through. However, I would not be surprised if they do, just because it's Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, and they have the Bills' numbers. It would be at Arrowhead. The Bills have already beat them at Arrowhead. I think it was at Arrowhead. It might have been in Buffalo. But the Bills have already beat the Chiefs. It is hard to beat them twice. However, I do think the Bills are a better team, but I would not be surprised if the Chiefs beat them. I just really wouldn't be surprised. Mahomes has Josh Allen's number, but I think this year it might come down. So I'm going with the Bills to the bowl, represent the AFC. I really think it's going to be one of the Ravens, Bills, and Chiefs. I don't think anyone. If the Texans win, it's not them. If the Steelers or Broncos win or Chargers, it's not going to be them. They're going to lose in the conference, whoever it is. It's going to be one of these 3 teams here. NFC, Eagles, Lions. It's going to be in Detroit. We have not played them this season. I really do believe that the Eagles can beat the Lions. I don't think that's crazy to say. The Lions' defense is weaker than the Eagles' defense, in my opinion. I don't think they're as good. They have like 40 people on IR, so I really don't think the Lions' defense is as good as the Eagles. So it's really whose defense could step up more. However, the Lions' offense is better than the Eagles' offense, in my opinion. If Jalen Hurts doesn't get the passing game going, if they don't get the passing game going, then it's wraps, because the Lions' offense is way better in the passing game. However, we have the rush game. I do think we can beat them on the ground. And like I said, it's going to be whose defense can let up the least amount of points, obviously. But like in the conference championship, it's going to be coming down to defense. With that being said, I'm an Eagles fan, so I'm biased. So I'm going Birds, beating the Lions in Detroit. Close score, again, something like maybe 31-28 or 34-31, something around those lines. It's all come down to who can get the stops. Bills, Birds, Super Bowl. This will be interesting. We did beat them last season. Our defense is better than it is last season. Bills' defense is alright, and the Eagles' offense is better than the Bills. I think that's pretty clear. I mean, if you could stop Josh Allen, you can win. You can beat the Bills. So again, that would be a question for the Ravens and the Chiefs. Can you stop Josh Allen on the ground? Because he does a lot running. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Eagles, Chiefs, or even Eagles, Ravens, to be honest, or Lions. I really don't. The 3 teams again, like I think that can make a push in the AFC is the Chiefs, Bills, Ravens. NFC, Eagles, Lions. Rams. I think the Rams are going to be underrated here. If only their defense holds up. Vikings, no. Commanders, no. If the Commanders win and they have to go to the Detroit, they're getting smoked. Actually, the Commanders win. That puts the Rams in the Eagles, and that's a tougher matchup than it is for the Bucks. For the Eagles, to be honest. But if it goes like this and the Bucks beat the Commanders, I'm liking the Eagles versus the Bucks. And we already versed the Rams this season. We whooped their ass. So, not worried over here. But again, Eagles, Lions, Rams. I don't think the Vikings are that good. Packers are gonna get eliminated first round, so it's not gonna matter. Bills, Eagles, Super Bowl. I'm going with my Birds. The Birds are winning the Super Bowl, baby. To be honest, it's gonna be a tough matchup. Again, like I said, defense. I think our defense is better than the Bills. I think our offense is better than the Bills as well. To be honest, but it's just gonna come down to execution, especially on the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles organization have been here before. Josh Allen has not. So give me the Birds. So it is 4:27 p.m. The game is about to kick off in literally 3 minutes. The Chargers Texans. So we'll see. I really do think the Chargers have a good chance of winning this game. But that's gonna be it for this video. Those are my playoff predictions. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.